Hello everybody and welcome back to Void War. I am running it back exactly the same as we had before because I truly believe in the power of this ship and what it can do. I just think I didn't use all of it correctly and I should have made an executive change in that final fight, the fight that eventually killed us. I should have swapped the mag pulse, which did no damage and stunned crew. I should have swapped it for the retributor, which did 3 shots worth of damage and could have perhaps taken out some of the weapons and stopped setting my goddamn ship on fire all the time. But that's neither here nor there. The other thing I will be missing, of course, is we don't have the hate matrix. So my psychic shriek won't be doing additional damage, but that's okay. Probably hit up the merchant first and foremost, because this was, without a doubt, the most fun I've ever had flying a ship in Void War. It hit you with a series of breaches in such a way that your ship can't or is constantly exposed to the vacuum of space is wicked. Like that. And we summon a bunch of dudes on your ship. You know, I probably could have done more with if I had more hate matrix applicable powers, or if I had more summons. Because this way I can then stun whoever's in here. Fortress shield. Nice. 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 There we go. Fortress shield. Slows you down. Reduces DPS by 1. Frankly, I'm going to put it on you. I love my Hex Priests and I would like them to be safe. And by them I mean the one I have. I will add your corpse to the pile. Whatever, nerd. Yeah. Stun him. Get him like that. Yeah, he hit me. Oh, the asteroid hit me. A couple of asteroids hit me, actually. You have less health than I thought. I thought the War Seal was tougher, but he's only got 20 hit points. It's good to keep in mind. Okay. Want to go to the store? Could show him a merchant, but I just think the option, or the opportunity even, for modules is way better. Dark Matter Prisms don't care. Each lance shot you fire, fully easy pickup for the time being. Firing the lance fully charges another weapon? Yes, please. I do think I want the Terror Amplifier again. I actually think it's quite useful for what we're doing. And hit points to demonic units. You are demonic. You know what? 15 hit points on the Rot Spawn. And an additional 10 on the Doom Effigy. You never know. You never know. Right, my Rot Spawn, of course, died and turned into clouds of toxic gas aboard my own ship. It's a good thing we caught that before it got too bad. Okay, bit of that, bit of that. Auto fire that, and we're going to auto fire that. Not sure where. Let's grab a husk who can man the sensors so that I can see the enemy ship and know what's going on and where I need to be. Obviously hit him in the shields. Bap. Then stun them. Then summon them. I mean, it's not great. 1 DPS, 2 DPS and small ones. But I'll take it because I don't need the flyer missile, that's for sure. I suppose I could add a missile system. Okay. I really don't have enough money, I think, to be going to the mercenary broker, so let's just keep going. A GAT, okay. Who's going to be armed with the Glicky? Sure. And I'll give the boss man the bonus DPS in small rooms because he's in a small room. None of the rest of my guys are in small rooms. None of them are in medium rooms either. I'll attack the raider vessel and close that door so you don't accidentally poison yourself. One of them, one of them, one of them. We missed! It's been a short while since I've missed a lance shot. Guess I'll try again. That's more like it. Oh yeah, I should summon some... Oh, they're dead. Oh, are these demonic as well? Oh my god, they are! One exalted reagent. Summon a redeemer. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Tier 4 Brotherhood of Nod unit? Sheesh. The knowers know. Perfect. One of them. Follow it up with a bit of that. Definitely summon some of them. The extra health on the demonic units, I didn't realize how useful that was going to be. We basically summon 5 demonic units on the enemy ship every time. Friendly machine slave units repair 50% faster. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't want to get rid of Desiccated Shrine. I think it's too good. Definitely not getting rid of Demolisher rounds. It's the whole build. I don't need support prosthetics. The Seraphic Resonators are good because they charge other weapons every time you fire a lance. However, no, get rid of it. I'm not sure I've noticed the Seraphic Resonator even functioning. Like, I haven't paid attention to it, and I know it's working. I just haven't done anything with it. Blood Cult, Death Thralls. Death Cult is the poison. Blood Cult, Death Cult, Blood Cult, Death Cult, Death Cult. Death Cult. Death Cult. Death Cult. Bum. So many choices. I hate that. I'll go one of these. One of these. I don't know which one, but one of those. I pursue the enemy ship. Nothing comes of it. Tarnation. Infernal energy can suck me. I don't want to deal with that. This, however. Oh, you're so annoying. You can get through my shields because I only have 1 bar of shields. Yeah. That's fine. Summon a bunch of dudes. Well, crack that. Yeah, crack that open. Should probably put these on as auto fires. Okay. Wow. Easy. Let's grab munitions. Do I want our weapons? You know what? I think I might. Because if we could get a really good weapon that, or another lance, ooh, it wouldn't work perfectly forever, let's be honest, but there's a little while where 2 lances, another psychic shriek, you say? Well, I don't need the pulverizer because this idiot already has one. There's a world where we have 2 lances that auto-charge 2 really powerful weapons. I hail them. I refuse. I have a plan. We're going to summon a bunch of guys on their ship, okay, to start with. A High Magister's mighty nice. But now, check this out, okay? Fire a shot, pause, fire the lance. Oh, I thought... Maybe I fired it too quickly. I kind of thought that it was going to auto-charge one of these weapons. And then I'd fire another shot. I guess not. You're immune to fire. And you teleport caster and nearby allied crew onto the enemy ship. Okay. It's got to be weapons. Because like I said, you get another lance. None lance? Chaos Star. Summons demons, that might be what we need. Don't need that. Don't need that. That's really good. That's really good. Chaos Star. I want all of these. Has to be done. And a beam, because I haven't even tested yet, but a beam could do exactly what we want it to do. Who can take armor? You can take armor. You have a lot of health. Take that. Take a second psychic shriek. Take a hammer. The husk will take extra DPS and the repair speed. You know what? You can have the gun. Okay, power you up. So what I believe will happen is the Chaos Star will summon more demons on the enemy ship. Give me another husk. You're going to man the doors. I need 35 and 25. You know what? It's got to be the orbital assault. Okay. All those demons, by the way, were summoned by the Chaos Star. Then I summon a bunch of guys, and the Doom Effigy summons a bunch of guys. They're all dead. I think this is a perfect setup at the moment. And it's going to say, oh no, you've lost a guy. These guys will live. I suppose in theory I could recall them to my ship, but I'm not going to. because I intend for them to die. Because then I think the friggin' thingy, Chaos Star, I summoned them on my ship. I don't want that. I want them on the enemy ship. How do I get them on the enemy ship? Let's... Let's lance them. They're all dead. Perfect. You know what? Oh, I can start my crew before raiding. Arm tunneler and some scrap. Here's what I think I might need. Is an assault sled bay here, right? Then what I can do is I can load the demons that seems to spawn on my ship now, unfortunately. I can load the demons onto the assault sled and then send them onto the enemy ship. How does that sound? I think it sounds dandy. I investigate the distress signal. I inquire into the artifacts. The technocults. This is a quest that I should have started reading. I've got to remember to read more. Technocults are still unforthcoming with the nature of their research and discoveries. Desperate circumstances at hand, however, have encouraged greater transparency. Class 6 artifact damage in pirate raid. Data savant analysis claims artifact contains tech prints originating from hitherto unknown civilization. I agree to transport the artifact. After providing coordinates and ident codes to your destination, the Flux Priest works to contain the artifact's random arcs of lightning, protecting your crew as they carry it on board. He then shambles back to the station bridge, seemingly malfunctioning from the sheer quantity of electricity absorbed. The deteriorating state of the station aside, he's unlikely to survive this ordeal. I'll have my Machine Priest render aid. Okay, Flux Priest! I was wondering if we would. Your Machine Priest attends to his cohort's condition with speed and precision. An electronic serum flush paired with firmware reboots return the Flux Priest to normalcy. In thanks to his brother's service, and with nowhere else to go, he swears loyalty to him. By extension, he swears loyalty to you. Excellent. So we get, for the price of one handsome Machine Priest, a second handsome Machine Priest. You're gonna probably... You know what? What if you manned that, and then you manned that, and then you manned that, and then you manned nothing. You just stood in the middle, looking handsome. Gotta remember, you have an ability to stun people. Okay, now we assault this for the first time with a beam weapon. You toxically gassed? That's bullshit. Nah, it's fine. It's cool or whatever. You stay there. You stay there and you support him. Where are you? Are you... You stun... Actually, you didn't even need to stun that fella. But I appreciate that you did. What have you got? You got weapons? Got some annoying weapons. I see that. I feel that. Make sure you can't ever repair that. And I'm going to make sure that everybody is kind of out of the way. Bap. Bap. Oh, the beam does open the doors. Perfecto. I actually think you need to come in here to kill this guy. You know, I'm going to slow them down as well because they're annoying as hell. Why don't you stun him? Who's dying? You're dying? You're fine. Relax. Hit their weapons. Perfect. You're going to teleport in here and you're going to steal that. A ritualist. Okay. Their annoying stuff is already down. Shut down the thing that's... They're all dead. Perfect. We remain on site for the moment. We'll call my homie. Oh, they're gonna gas us? Okay, then we're gonna leave. Because at least we're safe here. Well, there's a quest in the Shrine World, so we have to go here. Oh, is it gonna make me fight the ship that sets me on fire again? You sons of bitches. That's fine, I'll deal with it. So you're a skeleton. You are a thrall summoned, I assume, by the Dark Star. Chaos Star? Chaos Star. And then I have a you, who is going to go here. So you can heal, but then use a okay. The Chaos Star summoning a thrall on my ship actually might not be too bad. What I might do is make one of these 2 wide rooms an assault sled room, if we can get the assault sled. And then, oh, which one? Merchant or Merc Broker? I think we have a good crew actually, so let's go Merchant. Because they might have the assault sled. Civilian transport houses requesting aid when their crew has suffered violent seizures and their onboard medical units are malfunctioning. I don't have any, but I'll agree to help. Bring the patient on board your ship and attempt to treat him. Unfortunately, he never regains consciousness. After a few hours, his pulse flatlines. There's nothing else you could do. Return the body to the crew. Minutes after they receive the body, you start hearing screaming over the comms. It is difficult to make out what's happening. You gather that their friend has somehow risen from the dead. You hear the disturbing voice of impossible words spoken by a sinister inhuman voice. Oh, fuck. Demons. I'm gonna shoot their missile launcher first because I find that abhorrent that you have a missile launcher and I don't respect it. Then I'm going to summon a bunch of fellas and then I'm going to stun whoever's here. You should leave so that you don't die there, by the way. Go ahead and step outside. Get the 2 of you in here. By the 2 of you in there, I mean the 2 of you in there. Hit that. Are you... Who's dying? No one's dying. He's dying. Are you my guy? You're... Oh, it's a demon ship. Right, it's a demon ship. But oh, he's probably a member of the crew. Oh. Doing his best to fight off the enemy. You know what? I appreciate it, brother. I do. 4 dark matter prisms? Sure, I'm not quite sure I'm going to use them ever. I mean, in theory, you can take them. I don't know if I'm ever going to use them. Either way. I still got to decide what shop we're going to. I don't know yet. I don't have a demon ship. Well, at least there's no one on this demon ship. We're also going to steal that. Okay. It was not the whole Ripper I was thinking of then. What's the weapon that damages the enemy ship? So it doesn't damage the enemy ship, but instead creates breaches. Is it the flare? Flare cannon? Something like that. Pressing the wrong button. Beam them. Cool. Well, we know that the beam opens the doors in the way that we hoped it would, which is good. Now all I want is for the beam to be able to, or for a longer beam even, to be able to open more doors. Or do more damage, or maybe pierce a level of shield. That could also be kind of disgusting. It's abandoned research facility. Entry to the interior section is barred by heavy blast doors, but power may be temporarily restored to the facility by reactivating its backup generators. Even so, there will be no guarantees the security measures could be bypassed. I will use my machine priest to circumvent the blast doors. Really? Another... I mean, I would love to have it, but I can't use it. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're going to the mercenary broker because we want to go to the quest, and the only way to go, or the only way to get there is to go... Well, we could have gone the other way, but the only shop we could reach is through this way. So... I'm kind of in the mood for some demonic fellas. And I'm not... Hold on. Ion tunnel that ignores shields is interesting. Hull Ripper. 1 hull damage. 4 shots. Ah, it has... Is it this? No, that's 3 power. That's 1 power? What the... Okay. Let's have a look. You can't take armor, that's right. You're immune to fire, creates fire and death, 50% suffocation resistance, move really fast, door break speed, sabotage speed. You could take an armor and a weapon. You could take an armor and a weapon. Take some armor. Take a weapon. And we'll go. We'll go. I'm happy with where we're at. We'll go. There's nothing here. We have a good ship. We have a good ship that does good stuff. We just need to keep doing it. You'll last reach your destination, a grand orbital facility of the Cyberone Conclave. Myriad armaments quickly train on your ship. You're ordered to state your purpose. Inform the machine priest of your given task and present them with the artifact in question. Their interest is immediate, and they soon send a hauler to obtain their latest fascination. Oh, a group of machine priests retrieve the artifact, entering your ship and promptly leaving with barely a word. One of their own remains, however, and in possession of a wealth of equipment. Your service to the machine god is not without note, nor compensation. They're my brothers, man. I love them. Now, I'm going to take this fella's armor, and I'm going to give it to this hex priest, or this machine priest, whatever you are, cyber priest, because now he's immune to suffocation. And I'm going to take your servo arm and give it to the cyber priest. This fella repairs things, okay? That's his job. Gonna take that, give it to you instead. And then my thrall, and take them. You can come up here. Can you also fit up here? Yeah, you can. Perfect. And you can shield one of my systems from damage. I love that. I love that a lot. You're gonna sit down in the shield bay for now. Immune to suffocation is really nice. We want to hit the major threat, so we're going to go uppies. Okay. Hit them with the classic what? What? Oh, sorry, I put your ability on 2. I didn't mean to. Interesting that the Chaos Star in this case put the thrall on their ship, which is kind of what I wanted them to do. And then I'm going to shut that down. That's annoying as hell. And now, I think there's a real chance you just die. Yeah. Perfect. Scrap munitions. I don't know that crew killing the ship is really super worth it, but it kind of feels like the point of this ship. So I'm doing it. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. Well, transport vessel with some goodies on it. Fire that beam immediately. That's kind of disrespectful. Make sure that's irreparable. Stun anyone who's anyone on their ship. Then I'll do a bit of this. Bit of that, bit of this, bit of that. They're all dead. Perfect. 30 scrap. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Flare cannon. 2 shots. Creates hull breaches. Doesn't do any damage, but I really think that this could go crazy mode. It does mean we need to breach their shields. But it also means I could swap one of these out. You know what I mean? For something that uses actual power. Yeah. Another transport vessel? Why wouldn't we? Is this going to give us a choice? Prisoners. Hit the missiles. Okay. Perfect. Stunned them. Gotta remember that my guys actually don't last all that well. 1, 2. About perfect. Okay. They still have their weapons online. Here's what we're going to do. 1 shot. They're all dead, don't worry about it. Imperial Enforcer. This guy? Health and armor and weapons. You're a beefy boy. Let's repair. Now, the one thing I am slightly concerned about is that we're not able to hit the enemy's ship enough to cause real problems. You know what I mean? We're going to heal that. We're going to shut that down, by the way. They're all dead. Lovely. More tactical armor. I think it's the tactical armor and the scrap. Because I really have no need for another ion tunneler. Let's think about it though. You ignore shields. 17-second charge. That's a lot of charge time. How much? Doable. Okay. Let's do that. Then let's swap. I mean, really? Let's try this for now. Let's just see how this goes. The other thing we could do is we could swap the flare cannon for an actual gun that does damage against the final boss, right? Yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Here's the plan. We're gonna bap. We missed. I hate that. There's only 2 fellas on here. Stun him again. Now he's poisoned. Breach that. Shoot that. I'll rip that. Breaches. Inability to be repaired. The whole ripper actually did a lot of work there. I thought that this was a like a circle, like a blast template kind of thing. No, apparently it fires 4 shots exactly where you ask them to go, which is wicked. Let's do it again, because I think fighting in an asteroid field is actually kind of easy money for us. Not if we miss the damn shot again. Well, you know what? We can stun him. Stun everybody in there. And we'll stun everybody in there. Hit them with another lance, which will actually breach them. Okay. Went pretty well. Pretty well. Let's go this way so I don't accidentally go the wrong way. Is this another asteroid field? Yes, it is. You know what? Wait for him to summon the fellas. That disrupts them a little bit, I think. Then we lance them in the shields. Then we flare cannon the weapons. And then when that fires, then we fire another shot at the shields to take them down. Then we hold up the weapons. Right? Okay. And I think you just kind of get owned here. You might even die to the asteroids if you're not careful. Alright. Go to the weapon shop. Because again, we could find something that's even better. We haven't really board the enemy ship. Another flare cannon's kind of ridiculous. 3 hull damage per shot is nuts. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that. And let's try that. With some big shots, and then we just keep peppering them. Slowing them. Actually, we're on this final fight now. Which means couple of things we want to do. You want to summon a Redeemer, that's for sure. You could have 10 HP and a bit of suffocation resistance just in case. And why don't you take some of these prisms? You can actually teleport onto the enemy ship. Let's go. Okay, so it is the hot ship of hot shit. Let's fire one macro lance. Messes them up. One of them. We missed. That's actually devastating to an insane degree. Stun everybody who's in there. Summon a Redeemer down there. Yeah. And then why don't you teleport in and do some damage? Because you're actually completely sacrificable. No offense. Okay. This is on fire already. Don't really love that. I'm going to slow everybody down. Hull rip that. Stun them, maybe. No, hit them like that. Hit them like that. Okay. My husk here is dead. Unfortunate. You're still in here. Teleport back into this room and deal some more damage to everybody. He's going to die and that's fine. That's literally what he's there for. You're repairing all of that. Summon a Redeemer on my ship. Well, that's rude. You want to make that immune. You're going to hull rip that. Vent that to space. Okay. The Redeemer's still here. He's being annoying as hell. That's fine. I'm going to slow everybody on their ship down again. You're going to heal everybody in there. And then you two are coming in here to mess this guy up. Okay? Perfect. Now, you. Where are you? Can you man? Cannot man. One of you's going to man that. I'm going to vent this room to space. That's the incendiary missile launcher. We're going to fire at that if we can. Fire at that. We're going to make that unrepairable. You're going to hit that. You're going to step out of there. You're immune to suffocation. You're going to get completely the fuck out of there. Oh good, that room's on fire now as well. Please live. You didn't. That's unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Well, is what it is. You're going to make sure our weapons can't be shut down any further than they already are. You're going to summon some dudes over here. All of my crew seem to be dying. My war seer is dead. God, everybody is dead. Get out of there. Put the fire out. This is remarkably tough, eh? You can probably assist with those repairs. Just keep firing on that. There's no point in you being powered on. Am I going to die again? That would be really unfortunate if I died again. Oh, my captain's going to die? think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Yeah, pretty much everything. Oh, it's stunned. I stunned there. I'll summon more. Now we're dead. Fuck. We almost had him. We almost had him. You know what it is? Shouldn't have done the lances, man. I should have had just another gun that does damage. I just can't help myself to build into the build. But you know what? I know for next time, forget the funny, like, oh, more lances, more flare cannons or whatever. Nah, just put some guns that do damage for that big boss. Keep the kinetic lance, because it does the initial break. And you know what really sucked is we missed that first kinetic lance. Who knows what could happen if we'd stunned them. Also, stop giving me quests where the boss sets me on fire, okay? He's a cunt and he knows it and he sets me on fire and I don't like it and I don't know how to deal with it because I'm bad at this game, okay? I'm bad. Bad enough that I can't deal with fire on my own ship. Except I did have that one guy who was immune to fire and I did send him to do some things. I just got momentarily distracted and 65% of all of my crew burned to death. Whoops. Don't give me that guy again. Other than that, I'm having a great time for now. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description. Ring the notification button. And I'll see all of you in the next one. See ya!